Lukan Online here, and I'm with my special guest. He goes by the name of Poundz.
Thank you very much. Nice to meet you, bro. Again,
How you doing, man? You right?
Yeah, man. I'm good, man. I'm blessed.
How's life been?
Been good, you know. It's improving.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What track was it that we met for last time? I can't remember what the track was now. Actually, that I'm thinking. I can't remember. But it's been about at least a year now.
Yeah.
Since last. Yeah. Okay. So, what's been happening in the last year? In the world of Poundz.
Literally just working, studio, just trying to make everything bigger and better, innit? Just improve the content.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Actually, no, it was Upthought. I'm sure it was Upthought that we met.
Yeah, that's the chat.
Yeah. Yeah, that we met last time. Okay, cool. All right, yeah. So you've been in the studio, just improving your sound, and just improving yourself as an artist. When you say that, do you feel that maybe you haven't found your actual sound that you're happy with? Like, do you feel that there's more to come out of you?
No, definitely. I'm happy with the sound that I have now because, as you can see, obviously, by myself, I get millions of views and that. So yes,
jeez, talk about it. Tell them.
Yeah.
All right. So, but you're still young though. So effectively, you might even say, you know what, you want to experiment and dabble in different types of, I don't know, different types of sounds. Maybe not keep to the drill. Maybe jump out of drill a bit.
100%.
Bit of R&B.
Right?
How's your voice? Singing?
Yeah, I got a couple of tracks like that. There, chilling.
What, singing? Oh, behave. With actual vocals.
Fun fact, I could sing before I could rap.
Yeah?
Yeah.
When you say you could sing before you could rap, is that your opinion or is that like general consensus?
No. That's just general, isn't it? Like life, like my primary school teachers, like girls in my college, like it's just I could sing before I could rap.
So I can see it in your face. You were one of them R&B boys out there just singing to the girls.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
Fair enough. All right. So how's lockdown been for you? And quarantining, COVID, everyone's safe, everyone's all right?
Yeah, everyone's safe, everyone's all right. We always got food in the yard and that. Good, you know what I mean? So, you know.
What about so obviously people haven't been able to go out performing, and so that's going to have had an effect on you. Did you have anything scheduled that was like, you know what, that's not going to happen no more?
Yeah, I had wireless to be live instead of the that 360 camera one they done with.
Yeah.
Just had so I had a couple festivals, you know, like in different places. Like I think it was Glasgow, something like that. Yeah, man, it was looking litty, man. Like Malta.
Okay.
Yeah, just Marbella, just loads of shows coming.
And had you performed at any of these festivals before?
Never. So would have been mad.
So it ruined everything. Mad. What was the wireless like? Actually, talking of that, obviously I watched some of it, and it's like, as I say, the 360 camera. What was it like to be performing in that room? Like, how many people were there? Was it awkward in the silence, or was it all right?
Nah, it was just me, the DJ, and the sound system in it. So obviously I'm used to that. It's a bit like felt more like rehearsal. You know what I mean? But it was nothing compared to like a real live crowd, like that gives you the raw energy and the feed, like electric in the room. It was nothing like that. I felt like I was rapping on my Snapchat camera.
Yeah, for real. I hear that. Also during the lockdown, we've also had, like, I'm going to touch on this, the Black Lives Matter and all the rest of it, that sort of thing. Now you're fairly young, to be fair. So like I remember when I was your age, I didn't really have any political views, but I was just any old kid from Southeast London, so it doesn't really matter. But you're a little bit more in the public eye. Have you felt as a young black male and as someone in the public eye that you've had to make a stand and say anything and you'd be heard during these times, or not really?
Yeah, definitely, because as it is, isn't it? Like I've got a bigger voice than the average person, isn't it? So obviously it helps stand up and just help people. Like people can voice their opinion through me, innit? Obviously my views will be the same as theirs, but like I said, like I'm a bigger platform, innit? Like I'll be heard. Yeah, definitely. I feel like it was.
So what have you done? Did you go to any marches? Have you made any speeches?
Yeah, I've been to one, but obviously there's a lot of fights in that, innit? So it was a bit. Right. Yeah.
Yeah, just get out of there. Yeah, mad. All right, cool. So you got new. So I'm assuming that during this time where you've been locked away, can't perform, can't go abroad, you've used the time to spend it with family and also in the studio.
Yeah.
So I'm assuming you've got about 8 albums worth of music just ready to go.
Yeah, there's a lot of music there still.
Yeah.
A lot of music there.
What are your plans? What are your plans with this music? What are you gonna do?
We're trying to fish it out for like just pick out the best ones and that, or still go back in, recreate to be able to release the EP.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So when's this EP coming out?
Hopefully we can get it out late this year or early next year.
Okay.
Latest. Yeah. So.
Okay. And is it gonna have all fresh tracks, or is it gonna be like some of the music that we've already heard?
Depends how I feel really, because obviously we do know that people like the bangers like Tik Tok, Hot for Smooth Criminal, and then obviously I'll just switch up the rest of the tracks in it, like kind of just make sure they're hard and they're different and some stuff that you shouldn't even expect. So yeah, that's how I want to come.
And ideally, how many tracks would you want? Because you're going to have so much music. So you've got all this music that you've already heard. Obviously, the new stuff. So you could put an album if you wanted to.
Yeah, 1,000%. Got an album if I wanted to. But on this one, right now, I'll say roughly about 7 tracks on this one. Yeah, just to give them some sugar, but not too much sugar. You know what I mean? Yeah. You know what I mean?
If you're gonna go 7 albums, seven songs. For me, 7 songs is. I think you leave EP land after about 5 songs for me. So you're practically like making an album. So you may as well go the whole hog and just do a 10 or something.
No, I feel like album. No way, man. Look at who dropped an album the other day. Someone dropped an album. I can't remember who it was. Pot Paper.
Nas.
That's an album. Well, you got like 25 tracks, 20 tracks.
Yep.
That's it.
But on the flip side, Nas dropped an album with 7 tracks.
No way.
Yeah, I think Kanye West have released about seven albums. One was with Nas, and I can't remember the other 2, but they all had 7. I think Pusha T as well. I think that's 7 tracks. I think there's 3 of them. So yeah, 7 track albums.
I mean, I've never dropped a mixtape, an EP, an album, so obviously I'm fairly new to it, innit? So
yeah.
Yeah, like obviously in my world, I wouldn't class 7 tracks as an album. Nah, no way.
Yeah, fair. I get that. You mentioned Smooth Criminal, which I completely forgot about. Talk to me about that video.
Oh, it was nuts. It was lit, so lit. Like,
who told you that you're Michael Jackson in disguise? Like, where did that come from?
Me, myself. I just had a dream. I woke up and I thought, yeah, I'm gonna be a Smooth Criminal today.
Mad. How long had you been practicing that for, though? That must have been your little party trick when you were at home with mum.
No. Do you know what it is? Yeah, obviously you could dance from young, innit? Like we used to just dance in the living room in front of mum and dad. Like so, it's quite a lit childhood, innit? So obviously I just had the moves from then, you know, literally.
So that's what I'm saying.
It's like riding a bike; it don't leave you, innit? And I had the moves from back then, so I just reincorporated it into a music video. I thought, right. You know what I mean?
So how many Christmas parties were you at when the family come round and your mum was like, "Everyone come watch my son," and then you started busting your little moonwalk?
Yeah, take it in turns, innit? Come, brothers could dance in that as well, so just funny, like, yeah, literally.
Mad. I'll tell you what, though, in all honesty, you killed it, though. I'll give you that. It looked good.
Thank you.
Good. All right, so you got the new single out now.
Yeah, TikTok.
Talk to me about the new single. What's the idea behind it? And how did you come up with the idea and the concept?
So basically I went to the studio, literally after I had an eye operation. I just thought, wow, you know what, cool. Let me get in the studio, it doesn't matter. Let me not letting that stop me. So I've gone there now. It's the beat I've heard, and I thought, wow, this beat's vibey, you know, like the beat connected with me ASAP. So I just came up with a line. She liked the way man move, the way man lean, the way man rock, and it just felt like a whole movement, like when I was just spitting it. So that's how the song started to form and get shaped in it. And then, yeah, man, I completed the song. Didn't have a name for it. Didn't know what to call it. And then someone in the booth was just like, I think it was the engineer. He was like, Tik Tok. You get me? Okay. So I just ran with it. But the way we spelt it was like app. So that was the smart marketing side of it, innit? Like spelling it like the app. But realistically, it was just like the yardy kind of TikTok thing, like gal shake up their ass like TikTok like that. That's what it was. You get what I mean? That's what I meant by it. But we spelt it the app way, and then after that, literally.
So the idea wasn't, because obviously Drake made a song with blatantly with the intention of it being a TikTok sensation. So when you
Yeah.
went into the studio, it wasn't necessarily, I'm going to make something for TikTok.
No, it's just the whole song came together, the vibe. Then we've managed to find a name to spell it as TikTok, and we're like, right, that's sick, like good marketing idea. Then when I went home, I would just that's always happens, isn't it? Always vibe and just dance to my own song and just feel it. Then I came up with a little routine and I thought, raw, this routine bangs. Like, can we just add it to the song? And then you get and that's how it happened.
Okay. We're in now? October. Only a couple of months left in 2020. What other than the EP, is there anything else that's going to be happening in the world of Poundz that we should know about before?
Yes. So obviously, like I said, I've been making catchy songs and bangers and that. Yeah, we know I could do that. Ever since then, I've gained like thousands of fans, innit? Like hundreds of fans and that. So what I'm doing now, I'm gonna drop a Fire in the Booth. It should be coming out next week. Yeah, so next week.
Okay.
Thursday the 8th.
All right. Okay.
Yeah.
When's your Daily Duppy? What's going on?
Daily Duppy approached me in March, but obviously I went on holiday, so I was away whilst I was. Yeah, so you get me. Like the next time round, I'll be there, man. I'll be there next time round.
Okay.
Yeah.
And is there one? So you've given me a little scoop. The fact that also on this EP, actually, is there going to be one of your R&B songs in there, like you singing?
1,000%.
It's going to be on the EP.
1,000%.
What's the name of the song? Because I want you to give me a name now. So I don't want you to go run back to the studio and make something up. So what is it called to prove that you already made it?
Loved You First.
Jeez. All right. Cool. All right, Poundz. Listen, thank you very much for joining me on Top FM. Always a pleasure to talk to you, bro.